What's going on, folks? Good afternoon. Wasn't supposed to come in today. I was supposed to go and shoot some content, but unfortunately, the weather's not going to agree with that. The conditions are way too slippery to get up to the Devil's Mound where I was going to shoot today. Hopefully, I'll get that done soon. I want to get it done, and it will be available to members only in the beginning. Um, like I said, we'll see how that goes. But part one obviously is up there, available, and that's the Mount Nemo uh, vid that I uploaded a while ago, and I had meant to get back and do because the Devil's Mountain wasn't really. I couldn't make it in there because it was just. It was in the late summer, early fall. Actually, no, it was in the fall, but it was just brutal. You couldn't get in there. The foliage and overgrowth and everything else. It's just tough. So this is the best time of the year to get in there, and not to mention ticks. Ticks are a major problem around here, and especially in the fall because they don't die off until the winter, really, and they become quite a nuisance. I've been bit, several times by ticks, but thankfully, nothing, you know, no Lyme's disease that I know of. Thankfully, and that's trust me, it's brutal. I know people who have had to deal with Lyme's disease. So, anyways, hey Tom, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Yeah, and it's increasingly horrible here. Over the past oof, 10 years now. Yeah, I know. I can't stand them. They're a pain in the butt. They never used to be a problem. I mean, I used to trail run quite often, and they weren't a problem. I didn't have a problem up until about maybe five 5 years ago, 6 years ago. They became a problem. Just really bad, especially when you're on the trail. So you really have to be careful when you're hiking or on a in an area. Here, they're brutal here. Um, and again, they never used to be, but they are now. They're a mainstay, and it's increasingly getting worse. The tick season is is a lot longer. Can survive 2 years without feeling. Yeah, yeah, they're brutal, man. They just they're out. They're brutal. And this winter was a cold one. We did have some cold days, and a lot of snow. A lot of snow here. A lot of snow. And but they're already out. They've been out for probably about a couple weeks now. Because we've had a few really nice days, and then in between we'd have cold days, but it doesn't matter. Once they're out, they're out. So yeah, so I mean, like with Ozzy, when I take him out, you got to be extra careful. Thankfully, nothing been spotted on him since we've had him since last June, and he's just lounging and having a nap actually right now. But yeah. So, anyways, it's another thing to get into the Devil's Mound because there's no direct way to get in there. There used to be a road that led into it, and now the overgrowth is just incredibly. It's just incredible. But like I said, this time of the year, it's actually better to go in there because the foliage is, obviously not as bad, and a lot of it's died off over the winter and made way to make it easier to get in there. So I will, like I said, hopefully in the next couple weeks. I was hoping to get out there today, but like I said, to get up there, I have to climb a cliff. And if you watch the first video, the Mount Nemo video up here in the documentary section of the channel, you'll see what I mean. I mean, it's pretty steep, when it is slippery, it's like forget it, man. People have fucking died up there. It's most likely, Tim, most likely man-made. But it's an oddity. It's an oddity. It like I said, the mound is hollow and it's almost circular like mountain, like not mountain, but mound. It's circular and it's hollow in the center. And there's an entrance. So yeah, that what kind of makes me think it is man-made. But the weird thing about it is the tree growth. The young tree growth in that area that grow on the mound actually grow inwards. It's kind of weird. It grows in maybe. I don't know if I don't know if it's that old. It could be. Who knows? You never know. Like I said, there's very little known about the mound. I mean, a lot of people kind of associate it with the quarry. It might be a part of the quarry. It might have been a mound of limestone. I don't know, but it's just an oddity. Very very odd place. So, and I mean, it's off away from the quarry. So that's another thing. Hey, Luke, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I hope you're well. You and B Face Jordan, what's going on? If it's the both of you. I don't know. It's an oddity. So I mean, there's not much known about the mound other than in the 70s there was some sort of ritualistic kind of activity in the area. Like again, who knows? Like I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but who knows what kind of we who- what kind of activity was going on there. I just don't know. I just don't know. But anyways, I was hoping to get up there, but like I said, I could not get up there. The conditions wouldn't allow me. I'm not fucking breaking my neck slipping on the rocks going up the cliff. Not today. No, no, not going to do it. I mean, I've gone up there in the winter, and I'm telling you, man, it is brutal. And when it rains, it rained yesterday, so the ground was still pretty wet and slippery. In that the rocks were just like slimy as shit. Um, you guys have a lot of mountains in the UK. Yeah, absolutely. Um, there are a lot of mountains here, and there are native burial grounds, mounds. Yeah, but I think that's the problem. I think a lot of people, too many people claim, a lot of these, these natural form mounds are native, and they're not. They're not. It's not to say there isn't any, but there is. Oh my bad mounds. But yeah, it's there are quite a lot of native burial mounds across Canada, and in this area. Hey, Safari, how are you? Good to see you. Always great to see you. Across Canada and in this area because of the heightened um, presence of natives in the area for many years, um, over the years. And a lot of it, basically a lot of them centered around the Great Lakes, because of the water system and the um, obviously kind of migrating with herds of buffalo um, in the area, because I mean they did follow buffalo and there is presence of buffalo, but not that much. I mean, I don't even think there's God. It's very. I think they're almost, eh, driven to the point of extinction. Um, I don't see. I don't know what the buffalo numbers. Hold on. I don't know. Okay, so there's approximately 2,974 bison on farms in Ontario. That's in Ontario alone. It's not really a lot, considering. Oh, let's see. Let's do. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Wow. So at one point, wild buffalo bison. There was approximately 30 to 60 million bison in the Great Plains and woodlands of North America, including Western Canada, until the late 1900s. And you figure, wow. And of course, they were essentially massively over hunted uh, with the population growth here in North America and the U.S. and Canada. Let's see. So I mean, it's pretty sad that historical animals such as the buffalo, but like it's like a lot of animals, that just and fall to this kind of disturbance, really, over hunting. And you can go like lions, elephants, giraffe, depending on what part of the world you're in. But here it was buffalo, bison, and quite literally, and seal, another. Um, but buffalo, this whole diatribe began with how the native tribes in North America would roam with the buffalo and quite literally would use the buffalo when necessary to feed and clothe and so on and so on. Uh, no, but depending on what part of the world you're in, right, Tom? I think it would be quite kind of odd to see a giraffe walk down the streets of London, don't you think, or anywhere in the UK, even here. It'd even be weird to see a buffalo here where I'm situated. Again, most of them are on farms now. So I know they were driven to almost extinction like numbers, and they're very much there now. And it's really sad. But anyways, they would roam with the buffaloes where the herds would go in the winter in the seasons, um, for hunting purposes again, to feed and clothe because they would use the hides and so on and so on, when necessary. And it wasn't over killing. They'd only take what they needed, right? Uh, and I'm telling you, it's just absolutely. Let's see, Buffalo State. You mean Buffalo, New York? Buffalo, New York, the armpit of America, as they put it. The armpit of America. What is the significance of that name? Buffalo? Buffalo. I don't know. Well, Buffalo again, like I said, the significance meaning probably that at one point was a mainstay for Buffalo Bison. Like every one of their sports teams pretty much has the word Buffalo or Buffalo Bison or Bison in it. Um, yeah, it's just absolutely sad. Um, and like a lot of things, when Europeans came to North America and started to exhibit dominance over the natives, these things happen, right? Because I mean, the natives again had been here for uh, probably close to 10,000 years, almost 10,000 years before the Europeans came, close to it. During the last ice age, theory is obviously they had crossed over the ice bridge, the land bridge at one point. Because hey, Adrian, how's it going? Because at one point, Alaska and Russia were, there was only like a smaller divide than there is now. But when the ice age was going on, even smaller, right? And they could cross, and most likely that's what happened. Um, so that is the theory as to why. Did they? Is it the same culture of people that spread throughout the Americas, even down to South America, or did they? You look at Central Americas and North or South Americans. Did they come from another place, another access point? But I mean, the whole point being that they'd most likely had come from Asia because of their characteristics, right? So again, who knows? Who knows? Like I said, my assumption is that they probably eventually, gradually over thousands of years, had made their way down to South America. And pretty much the one culture pretty much left, I would say. I mean, you have indigenous cultures still in South America that have little to next to no contact with the outside world in the jungles of the Amazon and so on and so on. That are probably um, you know, as they were thousands of years ago with minimal changes. Now, in North America, especially here in Canada in the Arctic, you have the Inuit, right? And the Inuit are pretty much as they were, thousands of years ago when they crossed over or when they came over or whatever else. But they have changed. Obviously, they have adopted things over the years. But I mean, for the most part, they still utilize their environment as they did thousands of years ago. They take what they need. And unfortunately, now because of the reservations and how they were treated years ago, not so much the Inuit as much as more the southern tribes of Native American natives that were driven into reservations and forced to adopt. you know, Christianity, if you will. Um, they didn't they weren't pretty much pushed that way as much because I mean their environment was a lot more harsh than south of where they were. So I mean, there wasn't very much exploration in the north to sort of enslave them, if you will, and convert them. Uh, Holiday Inn. um, they still have reservations. Yes, they do. Yep. They take reservations too, still. And in fact, a quarter of my heritage is Métis, which is French and Ojibwe. No, I know, Steve. I mean, I know, Tom. Um, so a quarter of my heritage is Ojibwe slash French, which were the terminology. The correct terminology is Métis, um, French for mating. Anyways, enough of that history. Anyways, let me see if I can put this in the background. We're going to make a new T-shirt, by the way. We have the Evil Cabal T-shirt available, but a new T-shirt is going to be going live soon. And do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Let's see. There it is. There's the new T-shirt. There is the logo for the new T-shirt. That will be live probably sometime next week, I believe. But that's going to be the new T-shirt that's going to be available, and probably a hoodie, but we'll see. But that will be the new T-shirt. I love this. I love this logo. It's really cool. It is pretty cool. But we are going to make that available probably starting next week, give or take. Um, we'll be doing a trial run to see how they are and if they meet our standards. Because I don't want to make available something that's not going to be good. But yeah, this is the logo that we're gonna go. We were gonna go with this logo, which is cool too. We're gonna go with this logo, but I absolutely like this. This one is a lot cooler. I think. You know, I think it's a lot cooler. But maybe we'll do a test poll. We'll do a test poll to see what you guys think. Which logo is cooler? Let's see here. And I can't. Let me see. Uh, there. Okay, so this is. We'll say this is. We'll say. Hold on. This is logo one. Okay, so I'm gonna put a chat, or sorry, I'm gonna put a poll. Kind of get your. Uh, Okay, so logo 1. Let's get this out. Got to put that in there. Okay. So, okay. Here is logo 1. This is logo 1. All right. And here's logo 2. This is logo 2. Logo 1 or logo 2. You'll go back and forth. Do, 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 do. I like logo 1. This is logo 1 simply because it shows more. It's more kind of you know, edgy. This is logo 2. Logo 2. You guys like logo 2 better? Come on. Logo 2? Come on. Oh, really? This is okay. Logo. This is logo 2. This is logo 1. This is logo 1. Logo. Logo 1 here. Logo 2. Logo 1. Logo 2. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? Man, so far, logo 2 is kicking butt. I'm surprised. I really am. I like logo 1. This is okay. Again, this is logo 1 showing right now. And this is logo 2. Which one would you prefer if either one of them? I like that. Exploring the unknown. It's just, to me, it's more edgier. This one. This is logo 1. This is logo 2 right now. Logo 2. I mean, this is a cool one too. But again, this is logo 2. The colors of logo 2 are better. They are better, yeah. They are better. Again, here's logo 1. Ooh, we've got a 50-50 going here. There's a battle now going on. There's an internal battle. Internal battle. Again, after the show, if you didn't see this, you can vote. You can vote in and leave a comment in the chat. I'll leave the, obviously leave it. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what's up there now? Okay, so this is logo 1 right now. This is logo 1 right now. Logo 1. Logo 2. This is logo 2 right here. This is logo 2. Currently, logo 2 is showing right now. This is logo 2. Okay, now I'm going to go back to logo 1. This is, like I said, this is a little bit more rough and rigid and kind of raw in its colors and the nocturnal frequency radio symbol. Uh, it just to me, I kind of it kind of symbolizes how we are. We're kind of rough around the edges, really. But this is logo one, by the way. Again, right. So currently, logo one is showing right now. Logo one. I'll swap them one more time just to give you guys an idea. This is logo one right now. This is considered logo one. All right, and now this is logo two. Whoop, logo two. This is logo two. And again, logo two does have the colors are more vibrant. They are. It's not as rough around the edges as logo one, but I don't know. I think what it is, the nocturnal frequency font. I'm not too crazy about the font on this one. I think that's what bothers me the most is the font. And again, Alex's head is cut off at the top. Let me just look at the picture. I'm gonna look at the actual picture. I don't think in the actual picture it's cut off. It just for some odd reason it's cut off here. No. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean I like it too. I just like I said, the nocturnal frequency radio the nocturnal frequency uh font is I'm not too crazy about. I mean, it looks cool, but I like the font in the first one. Here's the first one here. I like the fonts, but this to me, this seems a little bit more rough around the edges, and I kind of like uh, that. The tower, yeah. Let's see, uh, tower. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty cool. I think for me, it's the font. The font bugs me. That's it. Everything else I like. I just don't like the font, the nocturnal frequency font. Right. Yeah, this is logo two. Logo one here. That's logo one. Yeah, it's a bit casual. Where in logo one, to me it's more defining. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So we're at a dead split right now, 50-50 after 6 votes. If you haven't voted, vote. Come on, let us know what you think is the better deal. Again, what's showing right now is logo one. All right. Here's one more time. Here's logo two coming up. This is logo two. Once again, Alex's head isn't chopped off in the original. Unfortunately, here it's cropped off because of the sizing. But Alex's poor head is not chopped off or cropped out. So yeah, there you go. This is logo two. Logo two. All right, one more time to logo one, and then I'm gonna. That's it. This is again logo one. Again, like I said, I love the font. I love the rawness, the edgy sort of disjointed sort of feeling of this. Just it just it aesthetically it seems so much more pleasing, um, and reminiscent of us and the show. Um, okay, can you make? Yeah, well, yeah, I could, I could. Let's see. Let me see. Let's see. I will try. Hold on a sec here. Let's see here. I'm going to. We'll mash them up. Hold on a sec. Give me a second. I'm gonna mash them up. Oh, logo one is slightly well, do you want to get yourself banned from this one too? I don't want to get into any political crap right now, to be honest. Okay, so hold on, let me just get these two up here and do a mashup. Bang, gone. I don't want to. I like zero tolerance with the shit. Okay. This thing's not. Hold on. Give me a sec here. It's being. Let me just get out of this. Yeah, I'm not putting over that shit, you know. Fucking trolls. I mean, you don't pop into a live and ask that question right off the bat and not expect to be fucking outlawed. Fuck. Outlawed. Okay. So what are we at? Okay, so right now logo one is slightly winning 57% to logo two. So here, hold on. I got to do a mashup here. It's just this thing is taking me forever to do the mashup, but Doing the mashup. Come on. There we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Okay, so let me just see. Gav blocked you. Hold on. Don't have a fun and safe channel. Gav blocked you. How did he? What do you mean he blocked you? Oh. Well, you try to keep it reasonable, right, Tom? There's nothing wrong with getting a little insane. Oh my God, this is horrible. I don't know if I like it. No. Hold on a second. Oh no, it's not working out too well. I don't like it. Well, no. I mean, it's it wouldn't be the first time I was banned from somewhere or blocked or whatever else. All right. He's keeping it real, apparently. Keeping it real with commentary. I'm just reading the stuff on his. Ooh, okay. Okay, so this is the mashup. This is the mashup. Let me just upload it. This is the mashup. Again. Okay, here's the mashup. Okay, here we go. Let me just upload it. Actually, this is not bad. I actually kind of like this one. Okay, hold on. Let me. Wow, this is actually really cool. Okay, show folder. All right. Okay, let me upload it to here. This is really, really cool. Okay, so here, let me just, where are you? Mashup. There we go. Here is, it's just uploading here. Here is the mashup of the two logos. It's actually not bad. It's actually really cool. This is the mashup of the two. You know, unfortunately, it cuts out because of the size. And just let me see. Let me see here. Yeah, it's actually really cool. I do like the mashup. Well, it's not actually cropped here. Let me just show. I'll share it. Hold on. I'll share it via screen. To give you a proper. Where the hell's the mashup? All right. Okay, here it is here. Let me just share it. Here it is here. There's the there it is. There's the full logo. Alex is missing a lot. Yeah. But there it is. I mean, what do you guys say? Do you guys like that? That I actually like that. I like this again because I like the logo and I like the font. This font much better than yeah. Actually, what's the size of this? I'd have to upscale the resolution. Let me just see. Yeah, it does look a lot more tighter. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I like that. That actually looks a lot better. And I'll go with two variations. Um, I'll end the poll there. Let me just. I'll create two variations. The regular upscale and there we go. Two variations. Again, let's just check the info. No. What the hell, man? It didn't increase the resolution. Hey, Laura, how are you? Okay, let's see. It's just yeah, I like that. I think it's really cool. Yeah. Oh, we'll see how it works. But yeah, the mashup's a lot better. It's Laura. You look it. I told you the snow is heading this way. It's snowing here now. Yeah, it was snowing earlier. Like I said, so I couldn't do the go out and film today. It was just too crazy weather-wise. So I'm kind of disappointed. I wanted to get out and get the content done. But it's snowing here now. It's nothing major. It's just shit. It sucks. Snow. Come on, this thing is taking forever. Let it create. Okay. Yeah, it is. It's very annoying to the fact that this winter does not want to end. It just doesn't want to end. And it sucks. Hey Ryan, how are you? Good to see you, man. So, if you're just joining us, I was doing a poll on the new logo for the new T-shirts, new merch logo that's coming out, and we took a poll on the two variations. I'll show them again. Uh, this is this is logo one. This is logo one. Um, which won the poll. This is logo 2, and Alex's head isn't actually cropped off in the original photo. It just unfortunately here. And this is the mashup. This is the mashup version. I like this. This is awesome. This is really cool. So no matter which one won in the poll, I think this is the one we're going to go with. Here we go. I'm just looking at the transparent background. But yeah, this is cool. The transparent one sucks. Let's see here. Looks like my one eye's closed. It looks kind of stupid. Let's see if it reworks it. Hold on. Yeah, big flakes now. Okay. All right, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, this one here is probably the go-to. I think the mashup works the best. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one, I think. But making a transparent version kind of sucks. It's not working out too well. But this one, I think, definitely will go. We'll see how this transparent one works first. Food time. Yep. I'm probably going to end this. I'm just going to see how this works out first, and then I'll end this. And just like that, the snow is finished. It has stopped snowing. Oh, let's just see here. It's almost done. Yeah, it's what 7 o'clock your time, right, Mr. Prism? I believe. So dinner time. Come on, hurry up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Create a better image. Create. Oh, well. I guess that's all right. It kind of looks weird. My nose looks all mangled. But then again, it looks mangled in that one too. Oh, okay. See. Like I said, we'll figure it out. All right, guys. I'm going to end this, but then again, I want to thank you all for popping in. Once again, please subscribe, like, and again, comment on these logos for the new merch coming up, and become a member if you can. Once again, that helps us with paying for StreamYard and so on and so on for the remainder of the year, for the rest of the year, for another for a whole year, not the remainder of this year, but for a whole year, for the use of StreamYard and so on and so on. So once again, I want to thank you all for popping in, and I won't. Let me just see here. Hold on. I may. I won't be doing a Thursday show. I don't know. I may do a Thursday show. We'll see. Thursday live. We'll see. But we'll see. If not, I'll be here Sunday. Alex and I will be here with the regular show Sunday, the last show, and then the following week, no show because of Easter Sunday. Until that, guys, and more, thank you again for popping in, and take care. Be well, stay strange, and we'll see y'all later. Okay, later.